Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today. Today's Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan page, the Insta, or not. Totally up to you. Whew. That was because I was moving cat hair all over the place. Oh my gosh. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, just leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Sarsaparilla Oracle by Hattie Thorne. You can check out all her decks at hattiethorne.com, or she also has an Etsy shop, and she really does have some amazing decks, y'all. Those are some of the cards from this deck. I love it. Okay. Now my nose is all stuffy again. It's the allergies. I'm allergic to my own cats. It's really sad. If I ever move, I love my home. But if I ever move and I have like an extra bedroom, I'm definitely not having my office in a guest room. It's not happening. It's going to be cat free other than when they happen to wander in. Because really, it's probably the cat bed over there behind me. It's littered with cat hair. We got 2 on the table. Three on the table. Four on the table. Five on the table. Okay, so can anybody answer this question for me? And maybe nobody knows. Jeff Bezos, what is his girlfriend's profession? Because I swear to God, I saw them in a video together on Facebook, and it was like, oh, she was a teacher or something like that. And then I saw something yesterday on, was it Instagram? It had to have been Instagram or TikTok. No. I think I saw the one where she was the teacher on Instagram or TikTok. But then I saw on Facebook they had one of those video reels of like celebrities' girlfriends. And it said on there that she was a pilot. And I was like, teaching? Like, does she teach flying? I was confused. I'm like, I heard one thing and I heard another. And I don't even know why I'm interested. It was just like, I was like, she does it all. She's a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful woman. I mean, so was his first wife, but his first wife is someone to be admired. She took all that money she got out of the divorce settlement, invested it, and she gives a lot of it to charity, which is pretty freaking amazing. I got 6 on the table. You gotta wonder. So I think call me crazy, but didn't they get divorced because he was cheating? He was a cheater. He had like a girlfriend or a mistress or something, like a long time girlfriend or mistress. So let me ask you something. You're a billionaire. What do you have to cheat on your wife for? because you're afraid that you're going to have to give her that settlement. I mean, he had to give her the settlement anyway. Wouldn't you rather just want a divorce so that you can date and be with whoever you want to be? Why would you cheat on your wife like that? I don't get it. And you got to wonder, was he like that before he was rich and famous? Was he always a cheater? Or do people become rich and famous and then they're like, well, I can do whatever I want because I'm a billionaire? You got to wonder about that kind of stuff. I realize it's person to person basis. It's just, I don't know. How much does money change people? A lot, probably, right? Again, depending on the person. We got 7 on the table. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Just an FYI, guys, if you're part of my regular crowd, I'm going to do affirmations in the morning. The plan is to go to the lake. I don't know. I got to look and see what the weather's going to be like since we're still like spring, winter. My plan is to do affirmations and then do the daily oracle and the daily tarot. Other than that, I probably will not be on tomorrow doing anything else, just because I'm going to write. I'm hoping to write three chapters for book 3 tomorrow. So I've got 6. I'm well on my way. And it's kind of funny because as I'm writing, as I was writing last night, I did 2 chapters last night. I was writing and I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it under 20 chapters. I'm not seeing it. Like right now, I'm not seeing it. I feel like the book is going to be more than that. And I told you guys before that the books are more like short stories. So they're not like, even like if they were put into an actual book, they would not be huge books at all. Especially if they're separate. Which is why I was just thinking of putting them all in as one. Either doing it as one book or doing it like 3 parts in one book, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was thinking about it last night as I was going through, because I go back through chapters and look at things because I don't want to mess anything up in there. So, not in there. So I go back and look at details and things like that through all the other the books. And I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, I already set it up for 3 more chapters and I pretty much know what each one of those is going to be. That's 9 chapters. That means I would only have 11 or so chapters to make 20 chapters for this book. And I was like, I think that's not enough. I think one of the books is 20 chapters, and I think one is like 22. Last shuffle. I think I did an extra shuffle, but whatever. We got 8 on the table. So yeah, I don't know. I'll know better tomorrow when I finish the 3. And it's always possible I could start like another chapter after that, but I have planned to do 3 tomorrow. And once I set up, because I think like last Sunday through Friday, I wanted 6 chapters done. So if I set myself up to do 3 tomorrow, I probably want to do like 2 to 4 Monday through Friday. Get 2 to 4 chapters done. Because again, I did 2 last night alone after I got home from work. So it's possible. But I'll have a better idea once I set up those next round of chapters, how it's actually going to play out in 20 chapters, if not more. But yeah, it's kind of interesting when you're writing and, you're taking it all into account. It's kind of interesting. And I don't know about you all, but if any of you write, I would love to hear from you. I don't have a problem. Once I get started, I made a comment on my Facebook that I was going to start writing my 3rd book. And I put on there that, like, My problem isn't writer's block. My problem is when I start, I can't stop. And it's funny because I was at the lake this morning watching the sunrise. I was watching tarot reads and stuff. I was posting my content to TikTok, and I just got an idea for another book, like a whole different kind of book. And I was like, okay. And I literally sat there in my car with Lake Michigan at my feet, and like it was bright out, but it was cloudy. It was beautiful this morning. And I don't really take pictures of it anymore because I don't feel the need to share that part of myself anymore. And I said to God, I said, can I just have enough money so that I could just stay home and look at the lake and write for the rest of my life? Like, is that so wrong? Like, can I just make enough money so I could sit at home and write books all day, every day? All right. The dream. We got hula hoop. It's time to shake things up, let loose, and move. Cadillac. A thrilling experience is on the horizon. Not long to wait. Booth seat. Indulgence is great, but can you handle it all? Guitar. Make your own rhythm. Don't just play along with others. Chewy pie. Chewy pie. Okay, sorry. The word it's cherry pie. Hello. It's the little things that make life sweeter. Don't forget to appreciate them. Chewy pie. I think there is such a thing as chewy pie, but whatever. Gumballs. A new opportunity is calling, but will you notice? Leather jacket. Your identity is built from all the moments you've lived. Cracked mirror. Don't let the past distort your vision of the future. All right, y'all. Dice. Risky moves may pay off, but don't leave it all to luck. Bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So when these first three cards fell out, the hula hoop, the Cadillac, and the booth set, even while I was rambling about my stuff, I was looking at this. Male, female, it doesn't matter. Someone is changing things up in their life. They're going to start living life a different way. This is someone that's excited. To experience life from a new perspective. This booth seat, indulgence is great, but can you handle it all? This is someone... Really? This is someone, I'm not saying that they lived a karmic, toxic, low vibrational lifestyle, but this is someone, like if they wanted to rent a boat for the day and go drinking on Lake Michigan, they would. This is someone, if they wanted to rent a hotel room and spend the weekend with their girlfriend having nothing but sex and booze, they did. This is someone that wasn't afraid to indulge their fantasies. But this is someone also realizing that now they want to indulge in life's greater moments. And by that, I mean, this is someone that realizes, sorry, I got like this snot thing going on here. Sorry. That was gross, but sorry. All part of allergies, I think. This is someone realizing that they want those deeper moments. And not necessarily deeper connections, not yet, okay? But somebody that realizes that it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to fall in love with the things that you never thought you would fall in love with. It's okay to, okay, so like just a stupid example, but it's a good example because it rings true with whoever this is. Like this would be somebody that never had a pet, This would be like somebody that was told by their parents, like, oh no, we don't do pets. Like, that's a lot of responsibility. And, they're just animals and we're human beings and we're above them. There's like those people that just like, they don't believe in having like a dog, like even though technically it could help your kid learn valuable lessons about taking care of someone else or something else. Like, no, like we don't do pet. No, you can't have a gerbil. No, we don't do fish. They're disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to say like clean or neat freaks because that's not even what it is. It's just people that like, no, like we don't tie ourselves down to a pet. We don't want a pet. We don't want to have to take care of something. I'm too good to pick up somebody's shit. It is kind of really the attitude. And this is someone realizing, like, hey, if I want a dog, I'm going to go get a dog. Like my parents never let me have a dog, and I want a dog. I always wanted a golden retriever. I'm going to go out and get a golden retriever. That's this person. This is someone that was like, and I know it sounds crazy. Well, maybe it doesn't sound crazy, but like someone, when they were younger, they would go like downtown Chicago with their parents, and there's homeless people down there, right? There's people, looking for change and asking for help and asking for food. And I know there are some that are fake, and there's some that are real. I get it. But this person and their parents walk by them and they're like, no, we don't give to the homeless. They need to figure it out for themselves. If they're not capable of taking care of this themselves, why should I take care of them? That kind of attitude, right? No compassion, no empathy. And this person walking past a homeless person and like having that epiphany, like it's okay to help somebody in need. At the end of the day, are you going to miss $10 or $20? Give them $20. This is someone like opening up to those realizations. It's someone coming into their humanity, honestly. It just is. And this is someone realizing like they can balance that out in their life however they want to. Like I said, I don't really get like a karmic or a toxic energy. Like this is someone that's always been open and honest about who they are, but they're just realizing that they can balance that spicy side of themselves with a very caring, giving, loving side of themselves. Does that make sense? And as this person continues, they're just going to evolve even more. Yeah. Make life sweet for yourself. Like this person is realizing like they can have all the things that they were taught that they shouldn't want, Like this is, and I'm just going to give a stereotypical example, but like to me, it's in my head. It makes sense. Like if this were a male and they grew up in a specific type of family, when they came of age, their father would have taken them aside and said, okay, you're going to go to college, you're going to go to Yale or Harvard or whatever, freaking Chicago Institute of Art. It doesn't matter. You're going to go to college. And then when you're done, you're going to get married and you're going to have your 2 kids. But don't worry, Bobby, because you can have your mistress too. It's kind of like, I don't want to get like, I don't want to say like it's, being taught that I mean, it kind of is like being taught that you can do whatever the hell you want and it's okay. But it's hypocrisy, right? Because it's like your parent telling you it's okay to get married and cheat on your spouse, but it's not okay to have a dog. Like, where did this correlation even come from? But it doesn't matter because it's that energy. It's like we don't help others, we don't help lower beings, we only help ourselves. And when we help ourselves, ooh, maybe that's why I was asking about Bezos. Bezos, what were your parents like? Please explain it to me. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. It gives that energy. It's like being taught a certain way as a kid and you take it through your adult life. And it's kind of like, I don't want to say like a lavish lifestyle, but it's, again, it's just basically being told you can do whatever the hell you want. You can hurt whoever you want. It doesn't matter. You can shit on the little guy, it's fine, like other people are beneath you, animals are beneath you, charity is beneath you, all that kind of stuff. And someone realizing that maybe that stuff actually enhances your own life. It's like this person realizes that, I keep saying realizes a lot. This person realizes that these aren't even things that are out of the ordinary for average man, right? Like I grew up, I had two cats when I was a kid. Then we got our dogs when I was older, in my teens, my 20s. And then when I was with the ex-husband, we got five cats. Like like I've had my share of pets. But this is someone realizing, like, as an adult, you can break free of all those notions that were taught to you as a kid. You can make up your own mind. You can make your own opportunities. You can live your life how you want to live it. Your identity is built from all the moments you've lived. This person's identity was built on a notion that was put into his head, right? His or her head, I should say. I'm still thinking about that male scenario. Was put into their head, you have to be a certain way. You have to do this, that, and the other. You have to live like this. Well, that's not true. You can live however you want. You know, when I got divorced from the ex-husband, when we announced we were getting divorced, I think everybody was shocked. I think everybody was shocked because, and I don't want to say we were like the it couple, but I was very much in love with him when we got together. And for most of the time that we were married, it was only like the last couple of years that we were together that I was very unhappy, that I realized I was unhappy. Um, and again, I still love him today, but like as a friend. And I think when we announced we were getting divorced, everybody was like, like, what? And my parents, like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing? Like nobody had ever gotten divorced before in the history of the world. I just knew I wasn't going to live my life in a box that somebody set out for me, right? Like, I'm going to live my life the way I want to live it. And if I'm unhappy, I'm going to change that. And I'm going to change that by doing whatever I need to do to make myself happy. As long as, well, I was going to say as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, but I mean, obviously it hurt the ex-husband. But in the long run, it's good for him because I'm pretty sure that it would become very noticeable if we were still together today. He would probably be even unhappier than he was when we got divorced. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I probably would have made that man's life a living hell. I'm just saying. And why would you stay in a situation that creates more toxicity when you can just leave it and just get out of it and rebuild and start over? I talked about this in the last video, which by the way is still uploading. I did two reads, the collective and the tarot, at like 1:00, and they're still uploading. It's like 5:30. What's going on, YouTube? Cracked mirror. Yeah. Don't let the past cloud your future. If you want to change something, change it. This person wants to change it. They don't want to keep living the way that they were living. And again, it's not Like I made the comment about them going to the hotel and spending a sexy weekend with their significant other. It's not about not doing that. They can still do that, but they're going to balance that energy out with even more positive energy in other areas of their life, like adopting a dog or giving $20 to a homeless person, you know? We always talk about giving to ourselves before we give to others. And that's true. You should give to yourself. You are all that you're ever going to have throughout your whole life. Spouse, kids to the side. You are you. You need to take care of yourself. How do you take care of others if you don't take care of yourself? And I know people take care of others without taking care of themselves. I did that. But you shouldn't. Because then you end up in a marriage for 7 years that you didn't want to be in. Hello, poster child. This person might have thought that this was something totally to the extreme, totally out of the ordinary. Like, like how am I going to change my life like this and add more positive aspects to it along with all the other elements that I got going on? How am I going to do that? Easy. Practice makes perfect. And in the end, it says risky moves may pay off, but don't leave it all to luck. In the end, enlightenment, it's never not going to pay off for you. Abundance is never going to not pay off for you. And again, what do you consider enlightenment? What do you consider abundance? Because giving $20 to a homeless person, that is abundance. That $20 was gifted to you through God, and you're gifting it onto someone else through God, whether you believe that or not. Going out and adopting a dog that would have never had a home, that would have sat in a shelter for another year or two, that is you giving that dog a gift. That is you giving that dog a life. I don't know why I keep using the dog example. Is somebody getting a dog? I got 4 cats. I would love a dog, but I got 4 cats, sir. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I would love it, but I cannot. Not until I have a bigger place, sir. Anyway, I think you guys know what I'm saying. This is someone just realizing that they can add some more positive aspects to their life, and they'll be okay. It'll be different. It'll be crazy and kooky, but it'll be okay. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you all have a great day and or evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.